of an honor student. How tragic. Okay, so we're focusing on the climax. So the first thing that we have to remember is what the climax in a literary plot is. What is the climax of a literary plot? The turning point. Remember, forget, that's an oxymoron. Okay, so you are to forget anything you think about it being a necessarily exciting or intense part of the plot. It might be, but it might not be either. So you just make sure that what is happening is that the plot is going in one direction. Something occurs, and the plot can no longer continue in that direction. Everything must change, so it's a change of direction. Turning point. See? Turn. All right? Excellent. Thank you very much. So that's what you are looking for. Let's read this, and we'll talk a little bit more about the expectation. So you're looking for the climax in Animal Farm. In a well-developed paragraph. What does a well-developed paragraph entail? Well, I bet you I'll tell you. Identify the climax of the novel Animal Farm and provide text evidence for your answer. Don't panic yet. Obviously, you need a thesis statement in which you supply, the point in the text or the point in the plot that you think is the climax. There is a right answer, by the way. You need multiple pieces of text evidence to support your answer, that idea that that part is the climax. And of course, you need a concluding statement that is basically a restatement of that initial thesis. Your text evidence does not have to be quoted. I don't even want it to be quoted. I don't want you to quote, and I don't want you to cite. I want you to refer to the text. You can even use the chapter. In chapter 7, whatever, that's fine. But you do not directly quote and do not cite. Just refer to text incident. Does that make sense? Excellent. Okay? I already told you about your heading, but in case you didn't hear me, here it is. How long should this paragraph be? No! It definitely should be 8 or more sentences. Okay, that's for sure. Second of all, wait, are you hearing me? There should be no I in this paragraph. Literary analysis has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You take out I think, I feel, I believe. It either is or it isn't. And if you, like one of my 4th hour students said, I can't, it's impossible to write this paragraph without putting I in it. No, it's not. You did not write this novel. You are nowhere in it. And if you have a sentence like, the climax is when Old Major gives his speech at the beginning of the book, period. All you have to do is take out what?
I believe.
I think, I feel, I believe. And you have the climax of this novel is when, do you see how it's very simple, right? No, I think, I feel, I believe. No second person, no you or your. You're not talking to me. You are identifying, analyzing, and explaining. It has nothing to do with me. All right? So no I, no you. And last but not least, this might be a new piece of information. You write, when you talk about literature, in literary, that's what we call it, present tense. So Orwell is doing something. Orwell states, Orwell shows, Orwell does whatever. It's all in present tense. Napoleon is doing something. Snowball is doing something. I'm not saying you have to use the word is, but it's all present tense, not past tense. Napoleon blamed. Nope. Napoleon blames. Okay? Present tense. That's how we write about literature. It's called literary present tense. No first person, no second person. Literary present tense. And I was so excited previously, 4th hour, that would be previously, 4th hour, without me telling them, they naturally did the right thing that I'm still working with my AP students on. And that is, in your thesis statement, you must include what? See if you can guess.
The climax?
The title and the author. They did it without me telling them. I was so excited, I almost did back handsprings. All right? So you must include the title of the work and the author in that thesis statement. I was so excited. So you may work with a partner. Here's what's not going to happen. my paper and Keyless's paper are identical because we work together. No, because what that means is Keyless did all the work and Diane copied down what he wrote.
What if
And
Diane
that's
did all
not
that?
cool. Be a good partner and contribute. All right? So I don't mind if they're nearly identical. I don't mind any of that stuff, but be a good partner. Because if Keyless and Diane were partners and Diane was copying, Keyless, in my opinion, should no longer be Diane's partner. Like, dude, if you're not going to help me, I'm done helping you. You have to stand up for yourself. That doesn't make you a bad friend. It makes you a good friend because then you're forcing someone to learn. All right? So be a good partner and contribute. So you may work together. 5 minutes on the clock, which is actually 4 minutes before the end of class. Remember, mine's still an hour ahead, but you watch the minute hand and you'll be good. I will post the agenda book entry. So that will signal to you there are 4 minutes left in class. So I'll place the agenda entry up. You'll need to straighten up the desk, enter your agenda entry, and there you have it. Are we good? Do we understand the expectation?
Yes.
You may work with a partner. Do you have to work with a partner?
No.
You do not. All right, thanks.